Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. And today I mostly have a warning for everybody. Today the crypto space in terms of prices has been quite quiet. Not so much going on. However, on the back end, as always, crypto is still thriving and sometimes not for the good reasons. Like for example, this article illustrates. NFT influencer loses life-changing amount of crypto. NFTs after downloading malware via Google Ads. Now, since I don't want to take up much of your time, I'll give you the gist of the article. This person went to Google, downloaded OBS, some recording software, but pressed the sponsored Google link instead of the actual Google link for the website. I've actually already seen everything about this scam like a week ago or so in a video from, I believe, Ordinary Gamer. But basically, here's how it works. Everything about the download process looks quite similar, but whilst you open up the exe file, basically, it also installs some malware onto your computer, so you don't know it's there. And the reason I'm making this video is because you, as a crypto hodler, most likely, are at way more risk than might meet the eye. Almost every single device you have is in some way, shape, or form capable of being compromised, and even though iPhones and Apple devices usually have some very good security, and you can obviously be very careful about it on your Windows or even your Samsung device, just know that it's happening every single day. People get hacked every single day, and maybe it's not from you downloading the wrong file, but it's you going to the wrong website. For example, there's actually websites that look like the official Ledger website. Let me tell you one thing real quick. If you guys are still looking for a hardware wallet, go to Ledger. I recommend it. It's the one that I personally use, and just use an official link. Either go to ledger.com or use the link down below if you also want to support the channel. It is again the device that I personally use. However, as some of my security experts have told me now, and actually one of the very cool guys in the community, it is always smart to use a VPN even when you're conducting any business on your MetaMask or on your Ledger. Just always try to have a VPN on for your own safety. There will also be a link down below for that, and it's like $3 or so a month, might even be $2, gives you all the internet safety in terms of hiding a lot of your information away. And I personally also think their password protector is also pretty nice. But yeah, just check it out. Links are down below for these two. And again, guys, please understand, I'm not saying this mostly for me. If you don't want to support, no problem. You could just look up these websites yourself, but it's really worth it to get into these security habits because there are so ridiculously many different sorts of scams out there. There's a couple other ones. You have the YouTube live streams where there's a live stream of people giving money away. Of course, you have to basically send those guys money and you'll get double back. Classic RuneScape scam. It doesn't work, you're gonna lose money. Another one is impersonation. If you've been following me on Instagram, heck, go to my Instagram and try it out for yourself here. If you follow me on Instagram at TheDustyBC, it probably won't take long until people start following you that have a name very much akin to the Dusty BC. And they're gonna DM you with some garbage of, oh, you wanna join my investment scheme or whatever? Or, oh, how's your trading going? And they'll give you some sort of opportunity. Please understand that all of those are scams. I will never DM you on any platform. And the easiest way to verify it, guys, is to say, okay, DM me back on Twitter. Because people sometimes they want to verify that it's really me. And I never respond. If you ever text like, hey, were you texting me on Instagram? I will not respond to you, so you'll know. Again, this happens very often. Be careful, and this doesn't happen with only me. This happens with a lot of different people, guys. It goes on a little bit further. There's also fake web pages, like I just said with Ledger, where everything on the website looks legit, but the only thing different is a very specific address, or it's purely meant to mimic everything to take the data from your MetaMask, if that's something that you're using. For the phone users, the only thing that might be there is either you going to the wrong website and connecting it to your MetaMask, or potentially that you're downloading a faulty app. A little bit easier on Android rather than the Apple App Store, but still possible. One thing that could, for example, be done is when you download the app not from the App Store, but from a website and kind of disregard some of the safety features. And probably where this all came from, there's 1,000 other different sort of scams. I just wanted to quickly point out here, there are many people losing their entire life savings. And this brings up a very interesting story. There was one scammer in the XRP community that actually, for some strange reason, returned 75,000 XRP after they just scammed somebody. Again, we don't know the full details. This could all just be something done for attention. It's surely possible, but it's basically said that there was a fake ledger website, and because they kept sending messages to the hacker's account with all these complaints of saying, hey, you stole my last money, basically my retirement or my savings for my children or something like that, the hacker actually sent it back. Again, very unbelievable, but very beautiful if it indeed is true, and it very well could be. And again, like I've thought, maybe this is a story for the history books, as the thief is very desperate, but still kind of has a heart when he read this message. Again, very unlikely, but hey, it is possible. Yeah, I just showed you that because it's kind of related, not because most stories turn out to be good or anything. No, most times when you get hacked, you'll surely lose your money and never get it back. It's going to be 99.9% of the time, and it's in a very small corner, so just be safe. Again, 2 small steps to be safe is by storing your money on a ledger. That's number 1 best thing. And the second thing to add safety features is to use a VPN wherever you crawl, mostly so you don't leave as much of your data behind and are just safer with your identity on the internet. But also be careful with opening links in emails. Don't ever open a link in an email if you don't have to. Don't open or click on random text messages that you get. Try to use different emails for all these different things. Don't use your main email also for crypto stuff, and vice versa. Just sit around and sit down for, let's say, 15 minutes. Think about whether or not you're being safe with everything. And then if you can't realize if you are or not, maybe do some more digging into the potential risk. I'm just telling you here, there are people out there every single day who thought they were completely safe, thought they were completely fine, getting scabammed. I can think of another one here. Well, where you're actually on a decentralized exchange and entered the wrong address by just a little bit. It's also possible you're watching a YouTube tutorial and they're actually scammers, because the YouTube dislikes are now turned off, so you probably might even not even notice. And potentially by actually buying some fake ledger, for example, or buying some faulty hardware that might have already been tampered with. Yeah, there's a lot of things which can go wrong. Just be safe out there, and that was it for right now. Again, links will be in the description down below. Be safe, and I'll see you guys later in another video.